What's going on? It's your girl, Lala Shepherd. This is the Progress Report.
What's up? It's your girl, DJ Excel.
Hey, we got our final guest in the building. What's going on, Miss Lady?
What's going on?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Introduce yourself to the world.
I am Natalie Orfilia. I am a singer-songwriter. Yeah, that's me.
True. Now, we was actually just talking off air. We actually interviewed her, what was this, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago when you were a part of a group.
Yep.
Look, the progress is real.
The progress.
is real.
But you know, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, just even when you was a part of the group, though, like you always stood out. You know what I mean? With the vocals and just everything, you know. So it wasn't no surprise. Not to throw shade or anything like that, but it was just no surprise when you did do your own thing. So
I appreciate that.
yeah.
Thank you.
So what you going to say, though?
No, I was just going to say that was like 2-3 years ago. My hair was a little shorter. I don't even remember what your hair was looking like.
I know. Dang.
I don't know what her hair was looking
I was going to say, I don't either.
But yeah.
Okay.
I know you for a minute.
For sure. So talk about what's been going on. Like, what's new?
What's new? Well, Natalie is making her own music now. I have a lot of visuals out. I have a whole EP out.
Right.
Titled Mood. Have you heard it?
I did. Yes. Of course. First of all, Kid Class sent it to me, as always. Shout out to my man, Kid Class. My only criticism was that I wish it was longer. That was my only thing, but I do understand.
But you know what? That was done purposefully.
To want us to crave more. I get it.
I want people to get a small idea who I am.
I get it.
Get in,
So
get
was
out.
that your introduction as an individual singer? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say that was my first project. That was my firstborn.
Right.
You know,
I like
solo.
that. The you. I don't know what the name of the song is.
You talking about You on You?
Like I'ma do. Yeah, I'ma do.
Follow you.
Yeah. I said, damn.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta tell somebody. That's gonna hurt your.
True.
You know you ain't shit. That hurt your feelings.
You
but
know
I say,
yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, I like that song.
Period. Thank you.
So now talk about just being a part of a group. You were a part of a group before. So what made you want to be in a group and talk about doing your own thing?
Well, I always was really, really good at like organizing harmony and like putting together vocal arrangements. That's always been like my strong suit. Like I love harmony, I love voices, I love arrangements. So I figured, okay, I could do this with 2 other girls. And then plus meetings, you know, business meetings are hard when you by yourself.
Oh yeah.
Especially as a younger, I always knew like I was gonna be at this young. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather be with 2 other people, have 2 other people by my side while I could do this. But you know, groups don't always work out. So
It's tough.
Cause you're dealing with 2 other people.
yeah.
Period.
And I thought like, okay, I got sisters, like I could deal with girls. But then I realized like when I got in a group, my sisters are really like brothers. You know, they act like boys. So I really don't know how to.
Excel, not just like it was a joke. Okay.
I'm a lady.
Go ahead.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm by myself now. But you know, I still love all my group members. We all cool, but yeah, I'm by myself now and I like it. You know what I'm saying? I have thick skin. I had to realize that. Like once I got out of groups, I'm like, I'm tough enough to do this by myself. I just never did. You know. So yeah.
Do you feel a lot more free, like as far as like creating music?
Yeah, it's totally different because you have to learn because you're one person in a group, and then when you by yourself, it's like, okay, I could play with all of these elements of me. I don't have to pick my favorite part of me and emphasize it. I could be everything that I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's the dope part about being solo now is that I get to be everything that I want to be.
True. Now, how would you describe your style though? Because you got such a deep vocal range. You know what I mean? Like. Even like when we first met you, I was just like I wasn't expecting that for your range to be that deep. You know what I mean? So talk about your style.
My style, it's hard for me to talk about my style because I feel like my whole life I haven't tried to be nothing. I just be myself. So it's like when you have to describe it, it's like, what y'all think I am? Y'all get to look at me. I don't get to look at me all day. You know what I'm saying? But my style, I'm very real. I'm very honest. I always wanted to be the type of artist that was relatable. Like you hear it and you feel like, okay, that you know, she's somebody I could just walk up to and have a conversation with. I would want to talk to her. I'm interested in her mind, type thing. True. You know what I'm saying? So my style is also very schizophrenic because I'm young. You know what I'm saying? I'm never just one way. I'm not always sad. I'm not always talking shit. I'm not always, you know what I'm saying? I'm crazy.
Okay.
I dig it.
I'm scared.
I'm everything.
Who's some people that you grew up listening to? So I'm definitely curious. Just knowing your music, I'm just curious to know your ear.
Well, growing up, I started listening to like Tupac and Stevie Wonder because I'm half.
She said Tupac and Stevie Wonder. That's lit.
random, right? I was about to explain it's because I'm half Spanish and half black. So my mother's Spanish, so I grew up listening to like Celia Cruz and Selena. And then my
Selena,
that's XL girl.
Of course. And then like my father always had Tupac and Stevie Wonder and Brian McKnight and all of that stuff.
That's a dope
So
mix.
it's just that's why I'm like my music is hard to really describe it because it's really elements from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's what makes me.
Respect. Now, how long have you been doing music and singing?
I started singing The Wiz at 4 years old, for real. I got videos of me at 1 year old. But I didn't take it serious because I really thought I was going to be a hooper. I thought I was going to play basketball. I did. I'm a point guard for real.
I knew it was going to be a point. You had to be a point.
You sure? I'm like...
But I thought I was going to be a hooper. And then for like 5 more minutes, I was like, I'm going to be an interior designer.
Girl, not 5 more minutes.
Okay.
I'm an interior design. I got an eye for it. Nah. And then I was just like, I think I did like a talent show. And my dad was like, I think we need to put you in like vocal coaching. And then once I started working at it, I'm like, I believe in myself. I could do this. You know what I'm saying? True. I got the heart for it, for real.
That's real. Yeah. Now talk about your current situation. Like, are you signed? Any situations?
So I'm currently signed to MADAR and Noontime. Those are my. Okay. And then also Epic Records.
Nice.
That's who we're doing a deal with right now. So yeah.
Congratulations.
So
you doing a deal or you?
It's ink is dry.
It's a new deal?
A new deal, yeah.
So how does it feel to be, signed to, Epic? And how do you feel like this about to be like an extra push, or like what are you looking forward to with that?
I think the misconception with labels is like once you sign, you out of here.
Yeah.
Right. And the reason people think that is because like once you sign, you get a check. But it's like the reality is it always depends on the artist and their team.
Right.
Regardless of the situation, it's gonna
always doing the work.
It's gonna always fall back on the artist and their team. So it's like I'm excited, you know what I'm saying, just to have that extra name because that has gotten me in enough rooms itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, you sound with Epic. It's kind of like a gang almost. Like,
sure.
Epic, oh, okay, you could come in. It's just weird, But I feel like I've been doing this and I'm the same dope artist before the ink was dry. You know what I'm saying? The ink don't change nothing. That's how I look at it.
True. I'm just happy that we get more visuals and stuff because I know that was one thing before we was just saying.
I mean, the visuals is gonna happen regardless.
I mean, I'm just saying in general because I know before that's what we was kind of like, where the visuals at? Where the visuals at? You know what I mean? Now, as far as music is concerned, are we gonna get another project this year or what?
Ooh, this year probably, no lie. Like I've actually been talking about that, so that's gonna be coming up soon. But that's gonna be some real unexpected. Of course, everything is unexpected, but I'm excited about that one. So yeah, Mood 2, maybe.
Okay, dig that. So, outside of music, what do you do? Like, what you like to do?
Outside of music, it's funny because I've been asking myself this because I'm like, my whole life is just been music. It's like, what's your favorite thing? I love movies about artists, about music. I love studying this with music.
Still come back to music.
It still comes back to music. All my friends, the friends that I have, they either hood or they just love music. That's why I love, you know what I'm saying? But because I think music connects all people.
That's a fact.
I've been in the room, like, I feel like the world is so much more behind than creatives. You know what I'm saying? As far as, like, inclusion and loving everybody. And because creatives, it'd be so many different types of people, but you don't know what's going to come out of that person. You know what I'm saying? It's like we just all connect once we start working. So I think music, I love to laugh. I got sisters and stuff. We like to pop shit every now and then. I love makeup. I love sports.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be an actress one day.
I can see that.
I think I'm very theatrical, and I can like mimic people really, really well.
Well, since you said that, can we get something? I mean, you kind of just said
I just threw myself out there.
You definitely did. Okay. Wait, don't tell us who you mimicking, and then we're going to try to guess it.
She done set up a whole game.
She said she liked to do it. So
no, but it's usually like people that I know. It's
okay.
Like I could easily mimic Class right now. But I'm not gonna do it.
I think me and Excel know him enough to see if you do a good enough job.
I'm not gonna mimic.
Okay, you're not gonna do it. You can't do a celebrity or nothing like that.
A celebrity? What celebrity do I know? That's just like nah.
Okay, all right. I tried it.
You said one day, not 2 days.
Okay.
Right, like let me. Can I grow into my
Mama had this game set up already.
She like, all right, so boom.
I'm just saying. You said you like to mimic people, so I thought we was gonna get.
I respect it. Put your money where your mouth is. Let me not say nothing else. Shoot.
But I dig that though. It's crazy. I definitely feel like, you know, whenever you are passionate about something, like anything that you like to do, it just relates back to that thing. You know what I mean? Regardless of what it is.
That's a fact. Because I feel like I go to listening events and stuff for fun. And
Right.
It be like,
still working.
I try to bring like my folks with me, and they be like, it's not really that fun, you know what I'm saying? But like networking, all that, it is like your life, you know what I'm saying?
That's
But you
a
know,
fact.
I will say this because I don't want to make myself sound like I'm just not interested in nothing. I'm a person that believes, because that's not the case. I'm a person that believes in like, you have to live life. Like as an artist, you have to be inspired in order to inspire.
For sure.
And so like I try to do, I'm into everything. I may randomly just go take a painting class. You know what I'm saying? That's just the type of person I am. Like if I'm just interested in it, I'm just gonna go do it. I'm gonna go live life. Or like my friends may be like, we finna go to the city. I know I'm from Chicago. We gonna go to the city to some random trap house and we gonna go woo woo. That sounds dangerous. That's a thrill. Let's go. Like that's the type of person
trouble.
I am. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So that's what I'm into. Thrills.
I got you.
Just crazy stuff. You gotta live.
When the last time you been back home, Chicago?
I'm going there in 2 days. I haven't been there in like a few months though.
Well, you did that on purpose because it's cold, or it's just?
Oh, absolutely. Come
Okay,
on, I ain't
okay.
trying to
See,
go
you
out
was
there 'cause it's
strategic.
cold. Come on.
I heard it
Hell
just
no.
snowed there this weekend. Oh, that's crazy as hell.
Yeah, but it's Easter. I'm hoping it'll be sunny.
Something.
Hope God come down and just warm the earth
Yeah, you
real
know
quick.
what I'm saying?
Chicago do be cold as fuck.
Resurrect.
The
Resurrection
sun.
Sunday. Yeah,
That
all
is hilarious. So what's some differences that you notice from like Chicago to Atlanta, whether it's the music, the people, or anything?
Well, I say Atlanta, y'all more welcoming. Y'all more like, especially new artists. Y'all more like, okay, let's see what's to you. Especially if you're talented. Y'all love talent, like
For
real
sure.
talent. Y'all love hustlers out here. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I learned about Atlanta is like, there's definitely a whole hustle mentality out here that is respected.
Right.
Where in Chicago, I think Chicago is more about status and who you know and who you cool with. But then again, I don't know because I haven't sat there long enough and tried to work as far as music. But it's totally different. It's with the music scene. But the people, it's different. I will say Chicago skyline is way better, in my opinion.
Got you.
The food is amazing. The wings,
The food is great in Chicago, I might add. Yes.
the wings are amazing here. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I don't know which city I would say I prefer wings from, Chicago or Atlanta.
Y'all
Because
got some
like,
good food. I give y'all that, but
The crazy thing is some places like, man, I was in Cali. You know how hard it was to find some damn wings?
that's a fact.
I'm like, damn, this really an Atlanta thing because like
Facts.
their food was
Why
way
you
too
in-
healthy.
How are you in Cali?
I got because that's what I want to eat. Shit, everything was like way too healthy, dog. I'm like,
Smoked
damn.
wings with a little bit of vegetable on top.
Bruh, it was just ridiculous.
But no, that is a good point though. It's like everywhere you go, you know, food.
I had Chicago's pizza just because I'm in Chicago, but I didn't have their
Got
wings
to.
though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's like Harold's versus like the wings out here are totally different too. They like it's just different. I ain't even gonna get into the wing conversation because people gonna start arguing. and
Facts.
it's gonna get
Nah, it
intense.
just got me a little
Let's
hungry.
just
I ain't
leave
gonna.
That's funny. So what can we expect next? Like what's gonna happen next?
You guys can expect visuals. You guys can expect more music, features, exciting features.
Nice.
But yeah, man, expect all that.
Can we get any names or?
Absolutely not. What you mean?
I mean,
names?
I guess I tried it twice. Okay.
Yeah, she look. So do you write your own music?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I write music, but you know what? I like to work with a lot of different writers because I feel like writers bring out that different side of me. You know what I'm saying? Like this writer is from New Jersey and he real gangster, so he bring that out of me. You know what I'm saying? Or this writer sings harmonies beautifully, so you could bring out my vocal. You bring out that prettier side of me. You know what I'm saying? So I like to do that.
Do you
bounce
sit
off
and
of
like?
different-
Do you sit and talk to them or
Absolutely. Like it's a long hour conversation. I may tell you, I may not even know you, but after this conversation, you have to know my business. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the job.
That's really dope. So with I think you know, like with like LMA and stuff, like some real R&B, but like a vibe, mood type shit is coming back out. What do you think makes you stand out? Not comparing to anybody else, but what makes you stand out just as an artist? I mean, you're definitely talented, but just as an artist in general.
I think what makes me stand out is the fact that I'm not like I was never raised up to look at music in genres. You know what I'm saying? I was never raised up to be like, okay, we group this together and this is what this is supposed to sound like. It's always been about whatever felt good to you.
That's some real artistic, like that's really how it should be. We were just talking about that with like the Nas X, whatever,
Right.
Like how they classify it as country. It's like, yo, whatever feel right, like just do it.
And I think
everybody
that song,
trying to categorize everything.
Exactly. I think that song is beautiful. I feel like music is music. You know what I'm saying? It's like once you start putting rules and all of that stuff, that's when it start getting boring. Like let's just create.
True.
So I think that's what makes me stand out is that I never did well with rules and authority and none of that stuff. I never did as a child. You know what I'm saying?
Trouble.
I literally just do what I want to do. I go in the studio and I could be as expressive as I want to be. I could go in there and say, I guess I'm in a good mood. I could go in there and say, niggas ain't shit, fuck a man. You know what I'm saying? I just literally go in there and do what I want. So that's what makes me stand out.
Word. All right. Well, final question of the evening. How would you define the word progress? You know, that's the name of our show. We talk about growth and getting better and all that good stuff. So what does the word progress mean to you?
To me, progress means when you see yourself, when you notice growth in yourself and you're proud of it. Because I feel like people always tell me like, oh my God, you got so much better since da-da-da-da. Like your voice is growing and you sound different. And it's like, if I don't believe that, it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? So whatever growth I feel is positive to me, that's progress.
That's a fact.
I like that. You give me young Keisha Cole vibes. Just
Oh my gosh, everybody.
just not
says
even
that.
from the
I
looks
don't
though, but
understand.
just like it's
Maybe
just
because
her
she like to
energy.
go to the
No, for
trap
real.
house for fun.
But no, listen, like Keisha Cole, she one of my favorite artists. I listen
No,
to
I
her
love Keisha
all the
Cole.
time. But it's just the fact that I know she had a close relationship with Tupac, and then just she was hood, but she sang, and you know,
And
just
really
those
let loose
facets.
on tracks.
Right. It's a good thing.
I guess with me, I feel like the difference is that like I think I'm a bit. I don't even know the word because I feel like when I seen Keisha Cole, I used to love her because I felt like she was like rough. Like I feel like Keisha Cole, I didn't want to mess with Keisha Cole. But I feel like with me, it's a little different. I'm a little softer, you know, to the touch. I'm a little more. I don't know. I think I view myself as a little bit more feminine, a little bit more softer, a little more pink
Got you.
than Keisha Cole, if that makes sense.
I got you. I understand.
But I love Keisha Cole.
I love her too. All right. Well, we appreciate you coming through the progress support.
Thank you.
Keep progressing and all that good stuff. And we'll speak again
Thank y'all
soon.
so much for
Let
having
them know
me.
where to find you on IG.
Go follow me. Well, I don't know. They follow me already. What camera I'm
we
looking
talking to these cameras.
Talking to these cameras. Go follow me on Instagram. Go follow me on Facebook. I be on Facebook now. You know what I'm saying? All that. At Natalie Orfilia. Natalie Orfilia. That's my first and middle name. Natalie Orfilia.
Okay.
Okay. It's the progress support.